Hey y'all, this part two about true twin flames. Part one was about like your catalyst twin. If you're a twin flame, you may have had like a catalyst twin, like a false twin, before you met your twin flame or before you meet your twin flame. So your true twin flame, some of you could have be recognizing that you and that person weren't meant to come into union together, that it was to help you awaken and heal to prepare you for your higher level soulmate or your true twin flame. Key signs that you met your true twin flame, this person, y'all are one soul split into two bodies, creating an intense, magnetic, and often challenging connection aimed at personal transformation. Key signs include instant, profound recognition, intense physical, emotional, or sexual attraction, mirroring of deep fears and strengths, and a often tumultuous runner chaser dynamic. So a feeling, instant recognition and familiarity, a feeling that you have known them forever, often accompanied by a sense of coming home, magnetic pull and intense attraction, an irresistible, often overwhelming pull toward the other person, described as a soul recognition before the mind understands it. So I'm getting when you recognize this person, when y'all had a recognition point where you like, okay, yeah, like our souls know that like we have a faded connection that this is meant to be. I see that this person may like you may run from it, and this person may run from like it'll be a point where like you're running from love, and then it'll be a point where they're running from love. Like is like a push pull type of thing. And magnetic pull and intense attraction and an irresistible, often overwhelming pull toward the other person, described as a soul recognition before the mind understands it. So yeah, you may just have like a vision or a dream of this person. You may keep seeing this person in your dreams, or like I said, it did something may just awaken in you where like this person pops up in your mind, and like this person starts reoccurring in your visions in your mind, and like you start getting signs and synchronicities connected to this person. Intense emotional physical symptoms. Many report symptoms like heart palpitations, a racing heart, of feeling high on their energy, especially upon meeting. Mirroring behavior. They act as mirrors, showing you your deepest insecurities, fears, and wounds, as well as your strengths. So I get like when y'all first had a recognition, before y'all some before like you, it depends on how it happened for you, but some of you could have like a recognition with this person before y'all actually come into union, and like this person is going you and this person are going to mirror to each other y'all's deepest insecurities and fears to overcome, as well as y'all's strengths before y'all come into union. The relationship serves to push you toward personal evolution, often forcing you to confront and heal past traumas. So yeah, some of you could this person could be helping you heal from like the wounds from like your journey, from like your past life, from past situations, and even from like this catalyst twin, because I'm getting like the catalyst twin was to teach to like heal certain like past life traumas, childhood traumas. Then your real twin will come in when y'all had a recognition and mirror to you what you need to like the fears and the insecurities you may have surrounding like the connection based off like pet fears around love or your self-worth or whatever it may be for you. Shared core values and differences. While sharing similar core values, wait, hold on, I'm sorry y'all, runner chaser dynamic. The intense nature of the bond can lead to a cycle where one partner, the runner, pulls away and the other chaser pursues, often occurring during periods of separation. Yeah, so it's like it's an energetic thing where when y'all had a recognition, like once you had a recognition, say like the feminine may run like, okay, I don't believe it's true, and then that person may kind of chase you like, okay, no, this real. And then like when you recognize, okay, this real, and then that person may run because you may mirror something, like mirror an insecurity onto them once you start kind of pursuing them in a way energetically. Like, yeah, as you're chasing them, they'll pull back. And when they're chasing you, you pull back. So while sharing similar core values, twin flames often have complementary differences, yin and yang, complementing each other rather than being identical. So yeah, I mentioned that in one of my other readings about twin flames or higher level soulmates, that like your true twin, like I stated, that catalyst twin was more of like identical to you to show you what you needed to heal, but this person is going to complement you, like it's going to be like what you have, they're lacking, and what you're lacking they have. But y'all gonna have a lot of similar life experiences, the way y'all upbringing or interests are commonly reported, like is that y'all gonna either have, like I said, it like y'all came up the same way, y'all bond through like y'all core values or like y'all interests. The connection feels less about superficial human mess and more about a deep unconditional love for their soul. So that's why it won't really matter, like if y'all have differences in hobbies and interests, because it's just gonna work. It's just gonna work. The purpose of a true twin flame connection is meant to promote spiritual and personal growth, not just to make you feel good. So that's why you had to go through all of this. I heard mess to get to where you are. So I hope they help y'all. Yeah, so the realization of the run, okay, so the runner chaser starts at the beginning of the realization that this is your twin and the intensity of the connection. Okay, key stage is longing, a deep sense that your other half is out there. Then you meet, and it's like an instant, intense, and often chaotic meeting. Something kind of unconventional, or like, wow, like an instant recognition. Then there's the honeymoon phase, an initial intense and euphoric phase. And then the crisis phase where you realize the intensity of this connection and the profoundness of the connection. And it may create personal challenges, like I stated, because you're reflecting to this person their insecurities or fears. And then there's the surrender phase where the resolution of the challenges lead to a deeper union within yourself and within a connection, because you both have balanced out any fears and insecurities concerning how intense the connection is. So I hope that helps. So I feel like this person could have, one of you could have recognized each other before the other recognized each other. And now that the other has recognized each other, now that the other person has recognized the other twin, now that person may kind of be running from the connection. So that's why it's kind of like a runner chaser thing. Like when this person noticed you, you could have been running from love. And then, like, when you recognize who this person is to you, then it's like now that person's kind of running because it's like, dang, like, they recognize me like this real, you know what I'm saying? And so that person may start to run. And then like so as you're balancing out like this real, they're balancing out this real and working through like the fears and insecurities concerning this connection. And then there's gonna be like a mutual balance of like, okay, when things become harmonious and y'all both are ready to like